Good. You may notice there's no thumbnail or anything today because I've just not had time. I am here though. I think we're up and running. Yeah, hopefully we are anyway. Just yeah, it's been a morning. I don't get time to do everything. But I'm here. Hopefully, well, I will be in a minute. I hope everyone's okay. Hey Tracy, how we doing? Yeah, sorry Tracy, we had a mate ring me. I was like, mate, I'm gonna have to go. I'm going live in 5 minutes. I've not even set this up. I've had to just come on. I've not even set it up for anything. So, it's just been a bit of a morning, to be perfectly honest. How you doing, Trace? You okay? Hiya, Mum. Good evening, good afternoon, Ian. How we doing? Hope you had a good morning. No, it's been since I got home. It's just been non-stop. Because I've not even set a stream up. Totally forgot. So we are on. Someone's making you happy. Lucky guy. What's gone wrong? Nothing, Mum. Just like people ringing me when I'm due to go live in 20 minutes, which didn't help today. Not set up. I've not even set the stream up, so it's just everything I do in the last half hour I've not been able to do. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a nightmare. But we're on. I think I've set it up right. So it's just, you know what it's like, Mum. It's Saturdays are a rush, aren't they? Saturdays are a rush. But, I am here. Just like I say, I've got nothing set up whatsoever. So yeah, it's just been a bit horrendous past hour. So yeah, you have to see the other side of me setting up all my stuff that's normally done. Oh, what else do I need? I've come home today and one of the Bosemans that I thought was female at the back there, pretty sure. Yeah, that's today showing coloration, so I think that's male. So it was young when I bought it though, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, not too bad, Tracy. Better than I was last night, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, a lot better than it was last night. Nice, geez, nice. So I will start siphoning the water. 1 second. For anyone that's in at the moment, if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, do please dink that subscribe button. Helps the grow Fish Keeper Club by clicking the like button as well, guys, if you could. Like button is your friend, and it's so friendly to the channel. It just takes it to a larger audience. Fish Keeper Club is a collection of fish keepers from all over the world that try helping people out, offering advice to new people in the hobby, offering advice to people that have been in the hobby for years, that have struck problems, and it's just a great community. So if you can click the like button and help grow that community, it'd be really appreciated. James Olver, thank you for joining us. I'm okay, buddy. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I was in agony last night, Tracer. I was in agony last night. It wasn't good. It was, to be honest, it was better once I kind of kicked back on the recliner. But yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I was in a lot of pain. I ended up, when I came off stream, I ended up doubling up on the painkillers again. So yeah, it wasn't ideal last night, to be perfectly honest. You don't have any clean clothes at the moment? Nah, mate. Gary, good afternoon, my mate. How are you doing? Let's get just do the glass on here. There isn't really much maintenance to do today. I'm not going to do the barb tank because that's under medication. So there's not much to do on that side. So, and as you know, these kind of look after themselves. So just a case of water change and kind of take it from there, really. Alan, how's the Mosscape doing, buddy? And thanks for joining us, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah, I was rough for me last night. Not bad. Yeah, mate, I feel a lot better today, mate. I do feel a lot better today. But I can still feel it. I can feel it all the time. It's just some days it's damn sight worse than others. It's more towards the end of the day as well. And just the day-to-day life kind of aggravates it. As we just have to crack on, don't we? It's one of them things. Unfortunately, I don't live a privileged life where my whole life's been paid for by someone else. Unfortunately, as half of us know. Okay. You can be a mod, Swag, when you've been in here a few times. It's not, I don't class it as mods, mate. I class it as valued members of Fish Keeper Club. I don't know who you are, mate. You've never been in before, so when you've spent a few hours in here, then we'll make you up to it. Then yeah. But like I say, I don't treat it as mod, mate. I treat it as valued members of the club that I know I don't have to read the messages first before I read them out, because we get a lot of idiots coming here as well, mate. So yeah. So you see, that's why I said no. See you later. When I talk about idiots, make you a mod and then you start being a knobhead. What's the point, mate? That's what I'm on about. It needs doing again. Sometimes, though, mate, you're not just going to have to let it grow and trim it. When I did moss in here at first, and it's pretty hard to control, though, I think. That's why next time I do moss, I'm going to do the dry start method. And, like, do it that way instead. So that the moss actually clings to every bit rather than, like, gluing it on or like, using cotton. Because it's just always too loose. Whereas if you do the dry start method, I think it'll just sticks on better like moss kind of does in the wild. Daniel, good afternoon, buddy. How we doing? Hey, Tal, thanks for joining us, bud. I'm just, you know what? I'm not going to hide him anyway. Yeah. See you later. No. Boom. Goodbye. That's where I'm at today. That's where I'm at today. Will you make me a mod? I've never been in your channel before. Never been in this chat before, but can you make me a mod so I can block people? No. No, I won't. The bigger the better, animal, to be perfectly honest. In here, my favourites, like at the moment, I've got 2 4-foots, and I've got the 240 litre here and the 300 litre just there. And add the 300 litre by far. The bigger the better, but not rather than just length, I want width as well. For me, the more width you can have, then the better displays you can get, if that makes sense. 741 in India. Wow, man, what is it here? Wow, yeah, 2:10, mate, in here, in the UK. It's 9 in the morning. You're in the States, aren't you, Daniel? Yeah. This lad's only just got up. Naveen, this is called Fish Keeper Club, not charity. See you later. I'm not in any mood today to mess about with people, especially the ones that want to come on begging for money. If you need money, go and get a job. Sorry, that's just the way of the world. I pay enough out in taxes that go to other countries, so I already do my bit, I'm afraid. I hold down 2 full-time jobs. One I get paid for, this one I don't. So, oh man, I'm on it today. I'm on it today. I just don't want. Someone comes into a stream that's never been in here before, and the first thing they do is ask for money. What do they expect is going to happen? Or do I look like some kind of mug? Honestly. Just cooking a BLT. Oh, make me one, Gary. Make me one. And to be honest, I've just had a Big Mac, and I've not had a Big Mac for ages, and I proper enjoyed it. It's actually like, you know what? Out of all the different burgers that McDonald's do, Big Macs are still the better ones, I think. Oh God, they're all out today, aren't they? Very good. Turbo Munch. Adios. This is why I won't join OnlyFans, mate. Honestly. That's like 3 already. We've only been on 14 minutes. 3 people have had to block already. Wow. You like the McPlant? I've never had that, to be perfectly honest. I'll be honest with you. But there is a McDonald's near me, to be perfectly honest. Luckily, it's not too near. It is a drive. It is a car drive. Because if it was too near, I'd be a lot more rounder, I think. I wouldn't fit on the screen anyway if it was too near. I do like a McDonald's. Are you vegan or vegetarian, Tracer? Salad dodger, yeah, mate. I don't mind a bit of veg. I am, to be honest, I'm kind of like, I've bought more veg in my shopping today because I'm going to try and cut out the carbs and see if it helps with my stomach. Just because I think I think it doesn't help. Cactus, hello. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hopefully, Cactus can be the first person that comes here today that's not a mod that behaves themselves. Oh, God. It's Friday night. It's continuing. No offense to you, Cactus. We've just had a few fills in this morning already. And we've only been on 15 minutes. So, vegetarian. You love cheese too much? Yes. To be honest, I don't think vegans look very well, though, to be honest. They cut way too much out of the diet and don't supplement it with anything that's doing them any good. You, Tracy, wasn't vegan. She was told us by Annie. Yeah, I was just checking. But you're right there, mate, yeah. So right. But they don't really look very healthy, do they, vegans? And my mum's next door neighbour's vegan, actually. But I don't know. I don't know. You have an aquarium, nice. Cactus, you know what, buddy? All good, my mate, all good. We've just had, we get a few fills in, mate. We do get a few fills in. Today we've already had someone who's never been in before asking to be a mod. When I said not until you've been in the stream a few times, and they're like, yeah, going on. So they got blocked. We've had someone come in already. First thing, they've never been in the stream before, come in begging for money. Boom, see you later. It's not a charity stream. I am British, mate. Yeah, Manchester. As everyone will know, I don't beg for money on these streams. You know, we had a guy come in last night, young lad come in last night, bought a membership, gifted a membership, and I was like, mate, you're 15. Don't let that roll over. You know what I mean? You don't spend your money on this, mate. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? If people come on and do memberships, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But if you can't afford it, don't do it. That's the way. That's how I roll, you know. So just to let you guys know, I'm not crazy vegetarian. I'm going to go bonkers over people eating meat. Well, that's good to know. So if you came round for a brew, Tracy, you wouldn't mind me eating a bacon butty. And if you come round for a brew, I don't have to get oat milk or carrot milk or whatever. Cactus is now part of the club. Keeps fish in glass box. That's the name of the game, my man. That is the name of the game. So Cactus, Fish Keeper Club, buddy, is a collection of people from all over the world. If you do continue to come in, people from all over the world come in, mate. We chat about a little bit of everything. If people come in with problems regarding their aquariums, it's probably over 200-300 years worth of knowledge that comes into this place. So somewhere along the line, pretty sure we can help them out. So I hope you do enjoy your stay here, mate, because it's a really good community. And I'm not just saying that, it really is. It really is a great community. I'm totally not prepared today. Totally not prepared. We started off mad today, though. I don't know if it's because I didn't schedule a stream, but we were like 60 odd people came in at the first few minutes, which is a little bit mad. A little bit mad. Be banned. No, normal milk. That's all good. That's all good. How'd you milk out anyway? I don't think they had others. You're one of the only 2 channels I pay. Daniel, that is so good, mate. Thank you. I know you know I'll appreciate if I am of that as well. Like I say, last night, Yuio, where we found out Yuio is a young lad, he's only 15, and he bought a membership and he gifted a membership. And he was like, I can't really afford to do it, but I wanted to support the channel. So I was like, make sure it's a rolling membership, mate. For the gifted ones are 30 days. The ones you subscribe to are rolling subscription. So if you can't afford it, mate, make sure you cancel it. And he was like, well, I can't really afford it for more than a month. So, you know, when people join membership, I am so grateful. But I am also, look, if you can't afford it, don't break yourself just to feel that you need to, because this Fish Keeper Club isn't like that. It's not about needing to pay. Everyone comes in, everyone knows this, everybody's welcome. So I appreciate it, Daniel. I really do. Just don't ask about relationship. Yeah, don't ask about relationship advice. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Not with me, Jesus. About successful relationships, me as no, I'm not saying. Roll on the Misfits. I like the fish tank. Thank you, Polly. It's a rainbow fish tank, mate. It's just a little bit of a water change on it today. Quite a surprise when I came home today, because I don't normally. The lights normally, I don't see the lights ever come on. But today we've come home and he's actually down here. It's a while ago now. I bought 4. There was 4 rainbow fish, Bosemani rainbow fish in a tank at the shop near me. All the ones that had colour had gone, and I was like, you know what? They're looking like females. I'll have a go. We'll take the risk. Anyway, one is showing the colours of a male today, so that's quite a mad one, because you can't get bloody females around here. Fish, I mean. Man, you can't get females around here anyway. But yeah, you can't get female Bosemani around here. It's crazy. Proper crazy. It's warmed up a little bit today as well. So I think we might increase the water flow. So actually today is the first day my mum's koi are off the bottom of the pond. So they've had a little bit of a feed today. But yes, finally it's warming up in the UK. Now we'll have warming up in Manchester. Now we will have warm rain instead of cold rain. So absolutely brilliant. So I'll make sure that is okay. It's not. So a few years ago, I won a load of this stuff. Microbe Life. It's stuff you buy, you can get in Maidenhead Aquatics. So the Angel, was it that? It was the Angel tank. Now it's the Barb tank, obviously. But that won a Maidenhead Aquatics Aquarium a Month award a few years ago. So I won quite a lot of that kind of stuff. I thought that was liquid CO2, but it's actually got fertilizer into it as well. So I may start using that in the Angel stroke breeding tank, which we'll do a bit of a water change on that today, guys, as well. You spend that much time in a doghouse, you have to pay the dog rent. Yeah, mate, and share its food. It's I love it, Earth Trace. I love doing these streams now because they are they're great, aren't they? Everyone that comes in is so nice. Jem, thanks for joining us. I hope you're well. Yes, it was kind of afternoon here in the UK. I've actually got windows open today to let a bit of a breeze come through, so that's nice. Otherwise, I'll be sweating like a madman. But it's actually seems to be a change in the UK today. It's still raining. Well, I think it's actually fine at the moment. It's forecast rain tomorrow. But it's actually nice to see the weather improving. I missed your message. Sorry, buddy. Where are we going? I have one question about Rotala. They got thinner day by day at the bottom. You know what, buddy? Yeah, I get the same. Now I was told. Just one sec, mate. I was told to use an addition. So of it's like it's not potassium. What was it? Jack's told us what to use, and I struggle getting it in the UK, mate. I know exactly what you're going through, buddy. I get the same thing with my Rotala. It's a bloody nightmare. All the leaves come off at the bottom. You don't get any growth at the bottom. Come on, guys, help me out. It wasn't potassium. What was the other one? Gamma P. Phosphorus, I think. Phosphate. I think it's a phosphate deficiency cactus. I think that's what it is. I'll be honest, I struggle. I can't get it in the UK. It's a nightmare. Soon though, so there's a guy comes in called Will, Tank Tech Talk. I don't think he's in today because he said he'd see us Monday, and he showed me a few videos, sent me links to a few videos regarding the EI method, which is the estimated index. It's a different way of fertilizing your plants. So you make your own fertilizers, and a lot of them are powder-based, so you kind of mix them with water. I'm going to kind of do a bit of a collaboration with Will regarding this. It's technically not really my line, but I'm interested. But yeah, I'd say it's a phosphate issue, buddy. I think that's what we've been led to believe up to now, mate. But yeah, you're not alone, buddy. You're not alone. It's Rotala is a bit of a nightmare. So I thought I would combat it on the CO2 tank by raising the back level, thinking it's going to be nearer the light and that'd help. It's not. It's still like shedding leaves at the bottom, mate. So stick with us, but we will suss it out, mate. We'll suss it out together. Ken, here's a great guy. How you doing, buddy? How are you feeling now as well? I hope you're feeling better than you did last week. We do have more mods, mate. Yeah, kind of treating it more as trusted members. Yeah, last night was crazy, mate, with a few idiots coming in. The start of today's stream was exactly the same. People coming in begging for money we've had already. You know what it's like, Ken. we get dropped into the shorts feed, so we get all kinds coming in. But yeah, hopefully, mate, all the people with the blues are kind of like trusted members of the team with a bit of luck. It is more like spring today. It is. It's nice, actually. It's nice to be able to open my windows, have a little bit of air blowing through. Sammy, thanks for joining us, buddy. I hope you're well. Jem, snow up to your hips. Wow, man. Whereabouts are you, Jem? Obviously, you know, I take it you're in the States. But if you're only 2 foot tall, it's not that, it's not that deep. But yeah, snow up to your hips. I only think I had snow up to my hips when I was about 5. Not seen it that deep. I think the most I've really seen in modern times is about a foot where I live in the UK. And it tends to rain shortly after anyway, and get rid of it all. Ah, you're in Canada, right? I've just read Alan's. It do, yeah. Canada looks cold. It can't be cold. It's not cold all year round, though, is it? I don't think. Oh, is it? I think it's phosphorus, wasn't it? I'm sure it's phosphorus. I think. I know, up to your hip. Madness, in it. Phosphate. Hopefully, I think that's what it is, Cactus. Yeah, that's what we've been told it is. Because I have the same. I have my Rhinokai is a little bit. I have Rhinokai Mini, and that's a little bit shoddy at the moment. But that could also be a light thing as well, because I've got loads of moss growing on the top, which will go on Monday. How many more sittings now, Ken? Sorry, you missed your stream. I was very sick. Oh, Sammy, I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're feeling better. Don't worry about missing a stream, mate, when you're poorly. You always got to put your health first, man. Anytime, mate. Anytime, Cactus. Anytime. That is what we're kind of here for, mate. To try and point people in the right direction. Flu for the second time in 3 weeks. Yeah, it's not good, that, is it? That's the thing with having young kids, though, isn't it? Young kids go into school, pick up all these bugs, come home and give them to the dad. It's like, there you go, free of charge. Deal with that, dad. And when you've dealt with that, I'll bring you something else to deal with. Last night, I did a water change. Stream decent numbers. Nice. Thoughts, chat. Multitasking is beyond me. They do grow, Jem. They do. Last night we had 700, I think it was. 700 people came through. Last Monday was 1,000 people came through, which was absolutely brilliant. And on the Saturday we did 2,000 people came through last Saturday. It's kind of it's crazy. Oh, you need someone to sort your chest out, Tracer. Flu. A few years ago, I caught a rare strain of flu. Yeah, it put me in hospital. It was in a bad way. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Touch and go. I hit 40 degrees. My body hit 40 degrees. The nurse was giving me taking some blood, and she said, I'm going to have to be quick doing this because the guy's coming here and his temperature's just hit 40 degrees. Says that could kill him. So I was like, yeah, that's me. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's what she said. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. So yeah, it's frightening, isn't it? Yeah, I can't see that being a problem. Simple. One more set for my stomach. One more sitting for your stomach. And starting on the chest. I think, would the chest be a little less painful? Don't know. It's quite bony in the middle, isn't it? Not sure. How deep do they go? Do they hit bone? I don't know. But surely it'd be a lot rather like the stomach and down the side. It's quite tender in it, but the chest takes a bit of a beating, doesn't it? I take it the chest won't be as painful. Did the nurse call you hot? Yeah. No, not many do, to be honest. Not many do. She didn't have glasses on either, so. But yeah, it was quite funny. She was like, I'll have to be quick because there's a guy that's just coming at 40 degrees. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was the way she said it. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, oh Jesus. I did collapse actually. I did fall out of the wheelchair not long after. I asked her for a glass of water, and yeah, fell out of the wheelchair. And when I woke up, I was mainly naked on a bed, and they put wet paper towels around my head to stop my brain from frying. There's not much in there to fry, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, and I had wet paper towels all over my body, and when I woke up, they'd already pumped in a full bag of chilled saline into my body to try and get my temperature down. Quite scary. Quite scary. Yeah, 40 degrees is like, it could have killed me. It could have killed me. Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. He shares it on OnlyFans, Jem. He doesn't. He doesn't really. It's on his OnlyFans channel. He might be though. I'm saying he doesn't. He might do. Fingers on top. Some of my feet are the worst. Oh Jesus. Is there any part of your body then, Daniel, that's not been tattooed? Out of interest, because like fingers and feet are kind of like, are they a bit more extreme when there's nowhere else to go? I don't know. Everything else was a breeze. My wife sits better tattoos than I do. Yeah, I've only ever had one on my back. It's only a little dinky one. Once I'd had one, that was it. Like, it didn't like put me off. I just wanted one, and that was it. That kind of desire to have one faded away then. I had a fever last week. Wife took me to the hospital. It was 104. Jesus. Down. Yeah, Ken, that's the same. 40 degrees, mate. It takes it out, you done it. Takes it out of you. That's like really like proper bad level, mate, innit? That's like where you can suffer long-lasting effects or even croak, peel your toes up time. But at least you're still with us, mate, and you got through it. That's all that matters. Best thing about having flus, you lost 20 pounds. Yeah, mate. yeah, that is a good thing. That was when I found out I was celiac. When I found out I was celiac, what did I eat? I had some onion bhajis from the Indian, and they're supposed to be made with corn flour, and they've been made with wheat flour. And then over the space of the next 10 days, I lost nearly 2 stone. So now I eat loads of chocolate and then just get some onion bhajis for a week. The onion bhaji diet. Being celiac is no joking matter either, though, to be perfectly honest. Pain, it's not good. You have quite a few tats. Your wife actually has more than you. Just you don't see many people have the fingers done in the UK, really. I don't think. Do you? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, mate. Yeah, Ken, this is the problem, mate, isn't it? Brain damage. I think I suffered a bit. I think I suffered a bit of brain damage with it. There was not much to notice though. But yeah, it's bad. Bad. It's got to be really careful. That's why I said when I woke up, I had these like paper towels, wet paper towels all around my head to try and cool my brain off a bit. Right, I'm going to move you into the other room. So I'm just going to do a slight water change on the angel tank. So I'll move you in here. Now, which one do I do for, you know what? I'll do the, I'll put you there for, I'll tell you what, I'll put you on there for a minute. We're not doing that tank today. It is under treatment. One of the tiger barbs was looking a bit thin, so I've done a parasite treatment in there Wednesday. So that will be fine. It'll be able to go. It can go a week without a change for sure. But it's all about moving things at the right time now. In here, don't want to get tangled up. But yeah, we'll just do a little water change on the angel breeder, which is more work than it should be because I have to take the peace lilies out the back first because peace lilies are currently just trapped in at the back for the lid. So I will be doing that off camera, guys, because it's obviously you're watching the barb tank at the moment. So I'm going to cut the lid down on this as well, on the angel breeder. And later on, I'm going to I can order some holders for the peace lilies that'll just screw onto the back of the tank. So yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. If anyone hasn't seen the build video for the angel tank yet, please do go on my channel and watch it. It's my latest video. Please watch it for longer than normal. It's a 22-minute long video, so I appreciate if people could give it a good watch. Try and get it promoted. Try and get it promoted by YouTube a little bit more than what it is at the moment. Let me just so this is a short-term breeding project for the angels. It's a 60-litre tank, but they have settled in there, to be perfectly honest. But these two angels that you're looking at now, the black marble, the female tracer, and her squeeze, they breed constantly in the when it was an angel tank. They bred all the time. So, but they never got the chance to breed properly due to interference from other fish. So moved them into here short term, and hopefully we'll get some baby angels out of it with a bit of luck. Long term, I want to try and get a breeding pair of green phantom plex in here as well, and get those breeding. Now, you can't see it. I will show it you once we've done the water change though. But in here is a really, really cool 3D printed pleco cave. Just not ready today, guys, like at all. Never mind, doesn't matter. So the 3D printed pleco cave is like an S shape. The entrance to the cave is just round left hand side of the aquarium, which I will show you when we've done the water change in here. So yeah, it goes down the left hand side of the aquarium, and with it being an S shape, it kind of goes down. So it goes under the wood. So it's like a little hidden cave. Obviously the plecos should be able to find it. It's not signposted, but I think they'll find it anyway. So I'm kind of hoping that yeah, we get a little bit of some breeding action from first of all the angels, and then some nice little baby green phantom plecos would be cool. They would be cool. So this is the first of the tanks into the new fish room. I'm kind of hoping that this fish room, if I kind of go for around about a 60 litre tank, should get maybe 14, 15 aquariums in here, which would be all good. The next tank to come into this room will be a cardinal tetra tank. I'm going to set it up to try and breed the cardinals, although it won't be specifically for breeding them, just hoping that they do breed. That's going to go underneath this angel tank, and it's not really going to have a light on it. It's going to do it as a black water. Believe it or not, this was a black water, but there's carbon in the filter of this at the moment, so I know that's taken that'll take the tannins out. But tomorrow I'm going to take the carbon out of this. Tomorrow's video, I'm thinking of doing it based on botanicals, so the benefits of adding botanicals to your tank, how to prepare them, etc. And we're going to get botanicals so into this tank and into the barb tank as well, with a bit of luck. So that's kind of hoping that that's what tomorrow's video is going to be about. Now, I say tomorrow's video because I film it tomorrow. It will be released tomorrow night. Members, people that pay for the memberships or have been gifted memberships, will be able to watch that from tomorrow night. For everyone else, it will be available from Thursday at 3:15. So this is a different fertilizer. It's the one I've just been saying about that I won in that competition. So I'm going to try it. We'll try that and see how it goes. Jesus, that's coming out about the same rate as It was me when I had my kidney stones. So. Not much better now. So I do apologise if I'm missing out on some chat here, guys. Let me get my laptop. And I don't want to stand in the way of this one. So is that the one where sorry, Ken, is it Sushinbori? Is that where they tap it with a hammer? Or is that like Maori kind of thing? Try to catch up on the chat a little bit. Mickey's Aquariums, thanks for joining us, buddy. I do apologise if I've missed some of the chat out there, guys. I do try and read everyone's, but I have kind of missed out on a little bit, I think. Oh, Jem, I hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're okay. I think I was born different. Cheers, Tracy. Yeah, everyone should watch the build of this. It's quite informative. And I'll be honest with you, from start to finish, it was a nightmare. What could go wrong did go wrong. So I kind of do document it. I like to show that things can go wrong, because I think when people watch videos where nothing goes wrong, kind of makes it look like nothing ever goes wrong for these people. But, you know, this is like, it went wrong. It wasn't an easy thing. Well, let's put it this way. I was planning on having the build done for like 4 p.m. on Sunday, all filmed, fishing. Then I could edit the video and get it out for members for Sunday night and everyone else Thursday night. I didn't actually finish filming this till Tuesday night. So all the members will confirm that this did not go on till late Tuesday evening. So I think it's nice. I think it's right that you should document when things go wrong, because not everything's a walk in the park in this hobby, as we all know. So I do believe that you should document that, so people know that it's not always a walk in the park, because people get disheartened with this hobby. They do get disheartened with it. So I think kind of owe people that are kind of new to the hobby that service to say, look, it's not always things go right. Things go wrong for the people that have done this hobby for years. Things still can go belly up for you, you know? So yeah, I am a believer of documenting it all. I'm going to move you there a little bit, because I can get the peace lily back in and show you. So I'm going to order some pots today that screw onto the back. But in the meantime, I kind of have to do it like this. I have sourced some. I also need this glass cutting a little bit, so the pots will fit in better. But in fact, I have been kind of trapping the peace lilies there, which isn't ideal, but it works for now. So that's all we're going to do on that tank. Like I say, it's a new build, so I will just leave you looking at that for a second. That I will pour some when I do the tannins tomorrow. I will when I do the botanicals tomorrow, I will pour some of the brown water in there to get that back to brown-ish. And I will take the carbon out tomorrow. Now, I left the carbon in, to be perfectly honest, because so much had gone wrong with the build of that tank that it was leave the carbon in, because it's better being safe than sorry. Because these angels, they've been with me for years. They have been with me for years, so hence why I want to give them a chance at breeding. So but yeah, please do check the video out. It's a good one. At least I think it is. Just tidying up all the stuff, guys, and then I can bring you back in here. And we'll crack on with the usual format of Fishkeeper Club. And hopefully I can catch up on the chat as well. Right, I'm moving you. At some point, Fishkeeper Club will be permanently from the fish room. Because that means I don't have to keep setting it up every time. So, like Saturdays will always start in here regarding, you know, because it's maintenance day on Saturday. But generally, Fishkeeper Club will be presented from the fish room. But I think we'll do that once we get the members only tank in there, which will be the third tank of the fish room. Then we'll have a decent backdrop to involve, or have something nice behind me like this tank that we have going now. So look at that, what are you looking at there? So kind of think I'm with you, nearly. I'm nearly with you. I'll put that there so you don't have to look at my chair for a minute. I'm going to give you something beautiful to look at. Pour myself a drink. Then I can sit this backside down. See what's going on in the world with fish keeping. Oh, no, I just realised the telly's sat there. I don't think there's been any television on the live stream, though, has there? Get banned off YouTube for showing only fools and horses rather than fish keeping stuff. They call the copyright infringements. That'd be my look. That would be my look. So I'm back. I'm here. Towels down on the floor. So the chair doesn't reach the tank, because obviously that would be horrendous, wouldn't it? That would be horrendous. Let me catch up on a bit of the old chat. See what you've been saying about me while I've been away. Prodigal, thanks for joining us, buddy. Hope you're well. Canada goes hard for tattoos, lips, gums, eyes. Eyes? Jesus Christ. Thank you, Isabel. Isabella the Dragon. I'm addicted to that. I would drink that stuff all day. Just can't afford it. It's my Saturday treat that I drink on stream. It's peach tea. It's stunning. It is really nice. Gem, I would say so, yeah. The one built into the tank, which is like the one that's a waterfall, would be perfect for betters because there's hardly any flow with it, really. As for the second one, it's the smallest powered sponge filter that all pond solutions do. It's the smallest one, and yeah, I'm kind of like it. I'm running 2 filters in there because of the plecos that are going in there more than anything, really. But yeah, I'd recommend them both for better tanks, especially that tank, the 60-litre cube. That one of the filters, waterfall one, is built in. That'd be ideal for betters. It really would. But the other one, definitely, and you can turn the on the spray bar, you can kind of turn it up anyway to take flow out for a better. It's just a name for traditional style. Ah, right, okay. Because have you seen them, the Maori ones that they do with a hammer? Jesus Christ! Wow, well, that just looks too painful. That just looks too painful. To be honest, mate, I do like that substrate. If you watch the video, you will hear me. Probably, you may not hear me slagging it off. It's a nightmare to work with. I washed that gravel for an hour, and it was running clear. As soon as I put water in it, clouded up. But I did put tap water in it to start off with because I had a feeling it would. I wanted to put tap water in to try and set the glue because none of the glue worked. Honestly, the whole build from start to finish was just trying, shall I say. The glue wouldn't work. So I kind of put everything in. It was like the Anubis is all stuck to little stones. So I thought, right, I'm going to fill it up with tap water because that'll help set the glue and hopefully it'll hold everything in place, which it did set the glue in all fairness. But it clouded up. I dropped it again, emptied it, filled it again, thought we'll keep doing this until it runs clear. Second time around, clear, brilliant, excellent. Got everything else ready. Time to put the water in. Now the plan was to put the water in from the tank that the angelfish are in and put it in straight away. So there's no like mad change in water for the angels. It can pretty much go straight in. The filter media had all been cycled. The plants in there have been in other tanks. So there's enough beneficial bacteria to say that tank is cycled already. Fill it up with water, clouds up straight away. It's like, God. So I had to wait. By this time, it's like 5 o'clock. Like I said, I had planned on it being finished for 4 so I could edit it. There's no way in the world it was getting edited and completed that day. So I did a 50% water change, topped it up again, put Aqua Clear in. Next day, it had cleared, but tannins had come out of the wood. So did a bit of a water change because it was like it had gone proper dark. And the angels went in that night. Then I had a problem with the peace lilies. Now I've sorted out the peace lilies. So yeah, we finished filming it on Tuesday. God, it broke me. Actually, Tracy helped me out on Sunday because I was like, I'd had enough Tuesday. I'd like Sunday night, sorry, I'd just like had enough. And I think I ended up doing like Tracy's heading all night. Wouldn't let her watch a telly. I just pestered Tracy all night, but she kind of helped me out. She sorted my head out a little bit because it did break me. It broke me. Little tanks shouldn't be easy. It shouldn't be hard, but it was so difficult. I'm getting a cleanup crew, 10G single female bear. I think autos. Yeah, definitely autos. Opinions on minimum numbers for autos. Right, on a 10 gallon. I'd say minimum 4, mate, but you will have to supplement the food with like cucumber, any greens, you know. The thing is with autocinclus, technically, you don't want more than 8 because they are like ferocious algae eaters. So you don't want more than 8 unless you've got a massive tank. But they are also quite social fish, so they hang around together. So yeah, I'd go 4, but do supplement the diet with like algae wafers, cucumber, zucchini, any greens, spinach, stinging nettles. They love a bit of stinging nettle. I can make you some options, just need the dimensions. Oh, when the lid is on for the plant holders. Yeah, cheers, Ken. I will send some over to you, mate. I will send some over. Just hard work, innit? It's just hard work. And I was Saturday night, I was like, I've got everything here. This is going to be great. I was going to live stream the build. So glad I didn't. So glad I didn't. Really am, because it was just been horrendous. All you'd have heard me was swearing. Actually, I went out to the bin of one of my neighbours, like a block of apartments here. And one of my neighbours outside having a fag, and I was like, I do apologise if you've heard me swear. And he's like, I've not. I was like, surprised. Because, oh, I was swearing, man. I was swearing. Yeah, it was blue. Yeah, Jem. I won't really go more than 4 unless you like. To be honest, you can, but just supplement the diet. You know, they are ferocious algae eaters. You'd be able to put more in, but just supplement the diet. It's not like they grow massive. It's more of a food issue. But you know, if you put a little algae wafer in, just vary the diet up a little bit of broccoli, garden peas, shell the pea. Boil a pea for say a minute or so, shell it, put it in there. They'll love that kind of stuff. Yeah, just about supplementing the diet a little bit with Ottos. I have Ottos in all my tanks. I think we've got 4 in the shrimp tank, but there's enough food goes in there for Ken. You are the legend that you just don't know what to say to you, mate. You are absolutely brilliant. So there, Ken has gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. I've got party poppers here. You just got to watch because I nearly blew my finger off yesterday. So these are new party poppers. So we will have a bit of a party. Cheers, Ken. Show him some love in the stream, guys. So Ken's gifted 5 memberships there, which is absolutely awesome, which means Mickey's Aquariums, Hung Bunny, nice name, Amiga, Tea Tree, Apatherica, oh geez, I'm not going to say that, and Aiden, and they all get 30 days of early access to my videos, to get access to the members-only videos, members-only emojis. If they continue with the membership afterwards, in the second quarter of the year, I'm going to do a members-only tank. Now, members will get to vote on tank size, what substrate goes in it, what plants go in it, what hardscape goes in it, everything down to fish, the lot. I will have no say in this whatsoever. So, Ken, you are amazing, buddy. Thank you so much, my mate. Thank you so much. Yeah, the botanicals going into that angel tank tomorrow, mate, for the simple reason it's going to help fry. I'd give that a style tattoo and a try. What with the hammer, Tracer? Hammer and tapping? Oh, you have to come round. I'll get my hammer out. I'll get my hammer and my biro out. And highlighter pen. We'll see how we go. I feel like I haven't talked politics. Not my thing, Mama. I apologise. It's all right, Jem. Politics kind of creeps its way into it now and again. An eye tattoo, I know. Ooh, I hope, Trace, you don't want to. No way. No way. Yeah, eye tattoos. I have seen people have their eyes tattooed. What the hell is all that about? What is all that about? Constantly looking bloodshot. My eye does them. I got it's like last night we kind of had a bit of a chat about breakdancing, because I used to do breakdancing when I was like 12-year-old, and I took a boot in the eye, not with a foot in it. Came off his foot and hit me in the eye, and yeah, I was at the eye hospital for years, and they couldn't suss out why the redness wasn't going away, but it's still red now. Still red now. It's not good if you get pulled off the police, because it looks like you're stoned. Proper permanent red eye. Cheers, Tracy. I knew I could depend on you to pull me out of my slump that I was in. I've been thinking of getting some dragon puffers. Oh, mate, I'm hoping. See, I can't influence, but I'm hoping that we'll get puffers into one of the tanks in the fish room. If it doesn't be a puffer tank for the members only, then maybe the next tank along would be for puffers, mate, because they're so cool, aren't they? And they are pretty gorgeous, but only like mini ones. Don't want big ones. But yeah, it should be good. But yeah, mate, you have to keep us informed on that, Gary, for sure. I love this chat, informative and silly. Yeah, that's us. 2 O's, and please no eye tattoos. No, definitely not eye tattoos. Definitely. I have struggled with my eyes anyway. As you see, I'm constantly rubbing them anyway. But how do they tattoo your eye without like blinking all the time? They must have to pin your eye open. I don't get it. I don't get it. I wouldn't even want to risk it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, is that right, Alan? Yeah. The ambush predators. I just want some little dinky ones, me. Little dinky puffers. Ken, you are bloody amazing, my mate. You are bloody amazing. I'll try and put you off. Just save disappointment if you expect them to be out. So good, honestly, Ken. You're amazing. This channel wouldn't be half the channel it is now if it wasn't for Ken. I can honestly say that. Is there such thing? Not at the moment, Mickey. No. I do need to sort something out. I'm just not really sure how I go about it, but I would probably set up a Discord, because I think can't you just set up a Discord and just let it do its thing? I don't have to monitor it, do I? I don't think. I'm not sure. That's kind of what it comes down to. If I have to monitor it, it's time. But yeah, maybe I am going to look at doing a Discord in the future, Mickey, for sure. And Mickey, welcome to the channel. And Hung Bunny, welcome to the channel. There is there's not many members only videos at the moment, but I'm hoping to improve that as time goes. But like I say, if you do continue with the membership, then the second quarter you'll be part of the voting system for the members only tank build, which should be pretty cool. Like I say, I will have no say in that, as of the vote that's going at the moment for the Higer thing. it's looking like the hang on the back filter will win the Haiger vote, which I will be honest, kind of happy about, because that means if we get the hang on, if the hang on the back filter wins and I order that with Haiger, that means that the filtration system for the Cardinal tank build is there ready and waiting. So and then it's a case of going down to the shop and buying another tank, and then we're kind of halfway there. What I'm kind of hoping to do with the Cardinal tank, I wouldn't mind to do like a bridge, a wooden bridge, or an arch, not a bridge, a wooden arch. I need to try and find the wood though, obviously, but that's the kind of plan I'm kind of hoping for the Cardinal tank. There is a possibility. So I received my first YouTube payment last Wednesday, and it's not going to make me retire, but what it will do is pay for a new glass box, and that'll be the Cardinal tank. So once the glass box is there, Haiger send the filter. I'm going to try and word them up to see if they'll send me a heater as well, and just say, look, I'm going to try and word it on an email to the girl that I deal with and say, look, I've set up a new fish room. It'd be nice to do an entire tank, which is all Haiger products, but that's totally up to them whether they want to send that through. I can understand if they didn't want to send that through, but got to try your luck, haven't you? Shipwreck, bugger off, Alan. Bugger off. We're kind of hoping that the members don't choose shipwrecks, sunken boats, or helicopters, or warplanes, hopefully. But I won't really have a say in it. Now, pea puffers is something that's where I want to go. Pea puffers. Let's see, give deeps. I would do in time, Daniel. Just not yet. It's not something. I'll be honest with you, mate. It's not really something that interests me. If I did do it, I would do a comparison with a tank at the side of it, doing exactly the same thing, and doing a comparison video. But my mate Richard at Fish Keeping Answers is doing that now, so take a peek on our TikTok. You'll see them there. Peas are great to watch. I call them murder bees. If you want puffers, Ross, my vote is for sale to the highest bidder. Yes. Prodigal, you know it. That's where I'd like it to go. To be honest, when we started talking about doing a members only tank, there was quite a lot of talk saying, "Oh, people for tank." So, but we will have to see. But it's all down to who's a member at the time, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's down to who's a member when, and yeah, but it is something I'd like to go, the road I'd like to go down for sure, because I've never had them, so it'd be quite interesting. I'll make sure yeah, Garden. If you want, I'll put a link to your channel in the chat, mate. It's kind of something I'm going to let. Now we're growing, I'm going to let like members post links to the channels into the chat as well. Kind of, I have thought about it because I used to let everybody post links to, but yeah, I think I should make it like a members perk as well, because like I say, sometimes I don't feel like I do enough for members. So That's what I'm kind of hoping, Ken. Yeah. So I will have a look at because I have got the Discord app. I just don't know how hard it is to set one up, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, if we can set one up and then just like sit back and let it do its thing, that'd be cool. Discord needs mods like YouTube. Don't allow under 18s. Right. So can you set that as well, Jen? So you don't have under 18s? Because I would do that. I think that's what we get on a Friday night when we get all the idiots in on a Friday. I think it's just like little boys being idiots. Which is a shame, really, because we get some young lads that come in here. We get a young girl coming here as well. I think she's like 12, but we get Norwegian fish keeper. He's 12. Catherine, she's just called Catherine, I think. Little girl from Liverpool, she's 12. Uio that comes in, he's 15. And there's such great kids. They come in, they behave themselves, and they listen and they take advice, you know. And like I say, Uio actually membered last night, but I have told him like to make sure he cancels it because he's only 15. Don't want to take his pocket money. Yeah, he can spend that. He can spend that money on booze on a Friday night. What's he playing at? But yeah, like you know, it's one of them, innit? But yeah, I'll just make mods on it, mate. To be perfectly honest, Jen. But yeah, if you can take it to like over 18s only, then it kind of rules out quite a lot of idiots, doesn't it? I will look into it, Mickey, for sure. Is it easy to set up a Discord channel then? Is it an easy thing to set up? Because I'll be honest, I'm not very technically minded. Nearly blew my finger off last night with a party popper, so that shows how technical I am. I kind of fell in love with puffers when I saw Aquarium Co-op feeding theirs. It's pretty cool, but I don't want one that big. I don't have the size. I don't have the space for something that big. But when they're feeding in clams, it's pretty cool. FDP offers a community tank. I'll build along with the channel. Yeah, that'd be cool, Jem. Yeah, that'd be cool. Got to head out horses and to get my Ottos. No problem, Jem. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. And take care. Hopefully you get some nice Ottos. Hopefully I might try and get a couple, well, maybe 4 for the angel breeder as well. And give your horse an apple or whatever from me. Schedule drop in 40 minutes. Jeff, good morning or good evening, good afternoon as it is here, but good morning, buddy. Thanks for joining us, mate. Hope you're well. Crowders, mate, I'm going to do a video tomorrow, and you will be mentioned in it. I do mention your channel quite a lot anyway, buddy. That kind of box that you sent me is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I want to ask you something though. I want to ask you something. I'm glad you've come in actually, because I want to know what something is. I haven't actually used any of your stuff yet, but I'm filming a botanicals video tomorrow. To be honest, I'm glad you've come in because it'd be nice to know what a couple of things are. So let me grab the pad as well, because if I ask you and then I'll forget what it is. I'm glad you've joined us, mate. And I will, if it's all right with you, I will mention you I will mention you in the video, and I'll leave links as well, mate, because I'm like well impressed with what you sent over to us, buddy. I really am impressed. So yeah, I will, if like I say, if it's okay with you, I'll mention you and leave links to your site. So first of all, what's that? What's that, mate? That's gonna go in. That's gonna go in the barb tank tomorrow. But just for the interest of the video, I'd like to know what it is. Velvet bean pod, right? Okay, just. And what's that? That looks like something Australians throw and comes back to them. I just want to know what that is as well, mate, because that's going to go into the that's going to go in the angel tank as well. I would have gone on to your channel tomorrow and looked at what they all are, which I probably will end up having to do anyway. But so Crowder's Botanicals, guys, UK based. They'll supposed to be able to tell us if they ship abroad. But if you're in the UK and you want botanicals, absolutely brilliant. I know people have been in when I've shown what I've got, and yeah, mate, it's I'm kind of well impressed. Did say that felt a bit the other day when I was on about it. Kind of feels suede. So yeah, that's kind of makes sense. Velvet bean pod. I know for a fact they are trustable, so I'm going to put you on as valued member of the team anyway, buddy. An acacia bean pod. Cheers, mate. If you want to, Crowders, if you want to put a link to your channel in chat, mate, feel free to do it, because right, okay. Yeah, if you want to put a link up, mate, do feel free to, mate, because the service I got off you is fantastic. So yeah, I'm a bit of a believer of promoting good service, mate. So yeah, cool. That's them two for sure are gonna go in the barb tank tomorrow. I've been looking for something a bit different to put at the front. And botanicals is now, honestly, Crowders, do it, mate. Do it. Honestly, like I say, put a link in, mate, because there's quite a few UK based people here. So, but yeah, it's I've shown a couple of times on the live streams that I do what I got, because I'm like more than impressed. Just because I used to buy catappa leaves, and you'd get like 10 for £8. So then like I was like, look, that's what you used to get, and that's what I get now. So I will, mate. I will do, mate. I really appreciate it. There we go. Crowder's Botanical. So good, guys. Check it out. 14 different leaves. I do like I like the cinnamon ones. They smell so good. Subbed as well. Crowders, honestly, guys, check them out. They are spot on. Like I say, mate, you will get a mention in the video, and I'll put links to your channel as well in the description of it. Hand picking store website, crowdersbotanicals.com. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. It took a while for me to get. So when I put the order in, you sent it out straight away, and it came to. I had it sent to my mum's house because, like, me getting deliveries where I live is a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, then my car broke down, so I was kind of like without a car for 4 weeks. So it threw everything behind, new tank build and everything. So, but yeah, tomorrow, like I say, I'm going to do a video on botanicals and get them into the at least a couple of the tanks tomorrow. So all good. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Red Ed, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us again, my man. Hope you've had a good night. It's Friday night, Saturday morning. I don't actually know, Ken. But I didn't schedule this live stream today, mate. I just dropped it live straight away. So it could be the reason, mate. Everything has just been too busy. from last night's stream, I've kind of not stopped. So yeah, it might be because I didn't schedule a stream, mate. But it is on their diary. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. All I can think is because I didn't set up the stream earlier. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm going to keep both them pods whole. There's just something different, aren't they? I think they'll look good. They'll look good at the bottom of the barb tank. I think it'll look cool. Gave up alcohol on Friday night. So Friday night. It's not as fun as it used to be. I read that wrong then, Red. I thought you give up alcohol on Friday nights, but you get plastered for the other 6 days. Over 6 days of the week. But why did you give up alcohol, Red? Did you just give it up, or? I hardly drink, to be perfectly honest. I don't get drunk. It could be bugged. Ah, right, okay. It might be that then. Like I say, this was I hadn't scheduled this stream today, so kind of put it down to that. But fair dues to whoever's behind Fish Fan Link. Absolutely brilliant. It's so good. So good. And there's so many little things on it that you can use when it can pick out random people in chat if you're doing giveaways and things like that. In the future, that'd be an awesome thing to use. I also want YouTube to bring that community page and give that to me, because the community page will be brilliant for Fish Keeper Club. It'd be absolutely brilliant for it, because then people can post the little videos on and things like that. So yeah, it'd be cool. Drinking every day wasn't the healthiest solution to your issues. No, mate. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Went through my own personal meeting between me and myself and I. Sorry, something. Horns going on outside. I live next door to a local Tesco Express, and normally you hear horns like that and then a smash, because there's so many crashes at the side of me. It's quite mad. Did it see in salience? All right, maybe down then, eh? Good afternoon, Anna. How are we? And how is our little Elizabeth today? Hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're well. Hope you're being a good girl for your mum. Will, thanks for joining us, mate. I know to be honest, mate, I weren't expecting you in today. I know, because you said you'd be in on Monday. I hope you're having a good day, though, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, don't worry, Anna. Don't worry. We did have to fire a few off this morning though. We've had a few in. One begging for money. We've had someone that's never even been before, kind of demanding to be made a mod. And when I said you've got to do at least a couple of streams, mate, for that, then he started being foolish. So, but we dealt with him. It's the beggar that got me. It's like, I do a YouTube channel, doesn't make me a millionaire. It doesn't make me a millionaire. But yeah, it was quite funny. I have no money, please help. Well, I have no money either, so please help me. So it was a crazy first 10 minutes again. Absolute crazy. Aidan, thanks for joining us, buddy. I hope you're well. Oh, Jeff, honestly, mate, we do get him in. It's Friday night. It's like Friday nights like is the one. Friday night it's when you first start though. He sends to like the first half an hour is like just full on crazy idiots, and then it seems to like fade out. Same today. And I booted another out asking for ladies' pics. Oh, really, Ken? Oh, you should have. Did any ladies post any pics? Do I have to go back? Do I have to go back on chat? Did I miss out on some pics? Yeah, Rana. What did he said? I'm from India. I am from India. I am poor. Please help. So I banned him from the channel and told him to get a job. So that's all I can say, really. What more advice can I get to someone who's got no money? Get a job, innit? Go and earn money. If you earn money, you've got money. So yeah, that was my help, my help for the poor. Mrs. is still asleep. I'm itching for fish shopping. And yeah, just go out, mate. The thing is, if you go out on your own, you can't complain when you come back with loads of fish. If she goes with you and tells you can't have them, as they say, it's better asking for forgiveness than it is permission. So creep towards the door, open it nice and quietly, close it quietly, get the hell out of there in the car as quick as wheel spins the lot, and she can't say anything. Just leave her a cup of tea or something and put the kettle on, cup of tea ready to go. Say, look, I made you a brew and everything, but didn't want to wait you, darling, so you sleep. Come back with 10 bags of fish. Say, better asking for forgiveness than it is permission. I know. I was like, I'm poor. I'm like, wow. I have to postpone an operation because I can't afford to have it. Join the club for being poor. Store manager for Petco. What? So is Petco quite good for fish and all that, guys, in the States? Because we have like pets at home in the UK. I think some are good, some aren't. Quite good for like tropical plants if you want the easy range of tropical plants, but some not that great for fish. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at, Aidan. I'm not poor, but I'm also not loaded either. It's for a tank. Oh, she'll want to buy then. See, it's different. If she's buying for her tank, no expense spared. It's when it comes out of your tank, She's like, nah, we can't afford that this month, Aiden. She's got to get her hair done or something. Poor is relative and perspective. Yeah, mate. I'm a poor relative. I'm everyone's poor relative. I know what she wants. It's late Valentine's Day. Oh, late Valentine's Day. Is that you in the doghouse then, Aiden, or what? A late Valentine. That says to me, Aiden's in the doghouse. I'm broke. If I was rich, I'd still be broke. I'd be biting out Petco all the time. Yeah, this is the thing, Red, isn't it? I think if you get more money, your lifestyle changes, doesn't it? So you end up still not being like massively loaded. Who asks for lady pics on Aquarium Club live streamers? I've tried, Daniel. It don't work. You got to try and ask for lady pics any opportunity. Well, yeah, I never get lucky though. Forgiveness is the best. Just order the new tanks. This is it. Forgiveness is way better than permission. They do a little bit of everything. See, we have pets at home that do all sorts. You can buy like rabbits and guinea pigs and gerbils and things like that. And like I say, they do fish. But yeah, Petco seems to have a bit of a better reputation than what Pets at Home does, by all accounts. But I still would rather go to in like independent aquariums, like well, not even independent. I think Maidenhead are franchise, I think, can't they? I take it Maidenhead Aquatics are franchise. I'm not 100% sure, to be perfectly honest. But Maidenhead Aquatics, if it's a chain, that's the only chain that I know of in the UK. The rest are all independent. Outside of the immortal tanks, my wife has no say when it comes to the tanks. Tank pays our mortgage, gas, electricity. This is it, mate, innit? You should put limitations. Yeah, when they're part of a business, it's a different subject, isn't it? It's a different thing. That's kind of how I'm playing the fish room in my head. That it's not the fish room. Yeah, it's part of the hobby, but also now it's part of the business. So what money comes in on the YouTube goes straight onto the fish room. Initial £400 went into it of my own money just to get it started, but I kind of want the fish room to be the YouTube to pay for the fish room. That's kind of how I want. Whether it'll work like that, I don't know. Depends on the electricity for a start. They do, mate. I had a thing with Pets at Home. I was at the till, and this lad walked in, and one of the staff said to another member of staff, if he wants fish, don't sell him any. So I was like, why is that? I'm pretty nosy. I'm like, why is that, mate? Thinking like he was like always killing him off or whatever. Like, why is that, mate? He goes, because he's always coming in buying fish. So his tank's overstocked. So I went, how many tanks has he got? He was like, I don't know. I went, well, don't you think you should ask? Before you say you can't buy fish, don't you think you should ask? He says, I've got like 4 tanks at home. So he's like, yeah, wanting your number and email and all that it is a little bit too much, isn't it? I can understand when they're asking what they're going in with and things like that. So, to be honest, when I've been in there buying fish, like, what's it going into? I just show them a picture of the tank, and then like show them a picture of that. And if, to be honest, it just blows every other question out of the water. It's like, I know what I'm doing, just selling me fish. But yeah, you're right there, mate. They go a little bit too overboard. 11 tanks, she has 5. Oh, she's catching you up though, Aiden. That's good though, isn't it? That you're both into it. It's good having it. If you can get, like, if your partner's into the same stuff as you, it's got to make life easier, hasn't it? Because, like, I'll be honest, I couldn't have a girlfriend that were into spiders. It wouldn't work. It won't work. I'd have to be digging a bigger patio for sure. It wouldn't work. I couldn't live in a house where there's loads of spiders. I don't care. Yeah, I think we find that, Jeff, with like pets at home, because there's one. It sounds daft because I have like aquariums that way. I have aquariums that way. I have pets at home that way, and I have pets at home that way. The pets at home that way, not great. Pets at home that way, pretty good. But then again, dependent when you go in. Some days you go in and it'll be like, whoa, dead fish everywhere. So yeah, I rarely buy fish from them kind of places now. I would rather go to the 2 aquariums that are near me, or venture out to a Maidenhead Aquatics. And it used to be the one that we don't name, which used to be awesome, but we need a new fish store around here though, for sure. I don't buy fish from my local big box pet stores. I drive to the next town's PetSmart. The manager's very keen on selling healthy, nice fish. It's all to do with management though, isn't it? It is all to do with management. If the managers know what they're up to, and it's all good. Are you looking at getting anything, Daniel, today? When you go out there? I was offered this bigger fish room, so in my mind, that means I can fill it with tanks. This is it, Mickey. This is it. If you've been offered a room to put tanks in, fill it. Fill it for sure. It's got to be done. I might try and, because I'm looking at moving on from my job, but I want to get out of driving. But I don't know. Maybe an aquarium would be a cool job. Would be a cool job. I have dogs, cats, fish, and frogs at home. Ooh, you've got a little zoo going on there, Aiden, haven't you? Dogs and cats. I don't know about frogs. I'm not a massive frog fan, to be perfectly honest. But if the YouTube thing took off and became a full-time job, I'd definitely be getting a dog. I was saying this to Tracy last night. I'd love a dog. I kind of miss my cat, but I got lucky with my cat because he never bothered with the tanks. But I think 5 fish tanks and a kitten would be a recipe for disaster. So 400 this month on hardware. It's easily done, mate, innit? New canisters, lights, and plants. Well, let's face it. It's easy to spend 400 on plants nowadays, isn't it? You know what I mean? When it's like, I've kind of been lucky with this angelfish tank build because I had a lot of Anubias that I could use, and I ended up taking quite a lot of Anubias out the back of the CO2 tank, and you can't even tell it's been trimmed out, which made it fill out. Because if you saw me on the stream on Monday, you would know that I was not a fan of that angelfish tank that I built. Was not a fan of it at all. But I kind of looked at it on Monday night, and I knew what the problem was. There wasn't enough plants in there. So I added more to it, and yeah, I'm happy with that. But when you see aquarium builds on YouTube, and they pack it out so it's instantly looking awesome, innit? You're looking at hundreds of pounds, aren't you? You're looking at hundreds of pounds. So it kind of gives a bit of a false thing. And then canister filter as well. Look at that, like the FX. I think the FX4 cost me like £350. There's another pretty much 400 quid gone. Lights, fluval lights. If you go for a fluval light, 200 quid. So aren't they? You know what I mean? That's just on 3 bits, isn't it? 2 bits of hardware and some plants. You can spend £1,000 straight away. Doing water changes, can't believe how much mess a royal pleco can make. I know, it's crazy, innit? Plex are so dirty, that's why I've got 2 filters in that breeder tank there. Unbelievable how dirty they are. Yeah, I wouldn't mind an 18k a year rise if that's what it is. That's the thing, Anna. When they're questioning it, just show them a picture of your tanks and go, laters. It just shuts them up, especially the one down there. I won't say the name. The one down there, though, one of the girls that proper think they are something. That's half the thing with the staff when they think they are something. So then, but now I have a little tactic. If they start making out like they know everything, throw them an hard question, see if they answer it. And when they can't, it's like, all right, never mind. I thought you knew what you were on about. Just like, shut them up. It's dead easy to do. No, she doesn't. I mean, if she sees me walk in, she gets another member of staff. Because I love asking her hard questions that she doesn't know the answer to. Just throw something out there. Still at this fluval tank breakdown, taking forever. While on crutches. What have you done, Mickey? Why are you on crutches, mate? Tanks, I am a believer that tanks take a lot longer to break down than what we'd think it's going to take in our heads. We think, I'll break this tank down in an hour, and 2.5 hours later, we're still doing it. This is now where I'm at, Mickey. You can kind of, especially with Anubias, I can take plants out. At some point, I want to take all the Anubias out of the barb tank and trim all the roots off and then redo it so the plants will be lower down. There's a stream one day, eh? No, I wouldn't do it on stream because it could end up proving to be an absolute nightmare. But yeah, I'd like to do that and then just like reposition all the Anubias because it's kind of gone a little bit wild. But yeah, that'd be one. And you never know, I might even see them gold nugget plex that I haven't seen for 13 months now, 14 months now, if they're still in there. Oh, meniscus surgery on your knee. I've had that, Mickey. I've had that, mate. I went in for a meniscus trim and it ended up being pretty much full removal. Is that a football injury by any chance, Mickey? I did mine watching football sat on a chair with my leg up like that, and I felt it tear right across. It's quite funny because when I went to have the surgery, the guy was like, "So how have you done it?" I went, "Oh, football." He went, "It is a common football injury." I went, "I was watching it, mate, at home on a Sunday afternoon with my feet up." He was like, "What? How'd you manage that?" Like, I had my leg. He went, "There must have been like a little like nick in the cartilage, and me bending my leg has just made it go straight across." Yeah, it's you've got to watch now though, Mickey. Have they put anything in there? Because they didn't put anything in there for me. I think if you're like professional footballer, they kind of pad it out. But I was told don't really do any running. Don't jump off anything anymore. Did it getting out of the lorry at work? I know it's these crazy little things that we do, innit? These crazy little things that we do. Football injury, watching football on the chair. That's how fit I am. That's my level of fitness. That. Second tear, I was lifting 20 buckets up. Step. Oh my god. Oh, you sound like you got my body as well, mate. That's kind of like where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's my level of fitness, that mate. I'm yeah. Oh, what have I done? Should have just left it. Just bear with us, guys. We kind of messed up my laptop. Yeah, that's my level. To be honest though, what will it be? 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I worked for a certain delivery company. I won't mention the name because I'm suing them. But as I was getting out of the back of the van, the handle came off the van and I fell back and I smashed my coccyx bone. Lucky, could have died. Because when they show the video of someone doing it, they're like, "Look, this guy died when he did it." So, but are they trying not to pay out? Of course they're trying not to pay out. You know what I mean? They make you watch videos that tell you if you fall out the back of a van, there's a good chance you'll die, and then they won't pay it out. Then they won't pay out. Shaista, thanks for joining us. Hope you're well. Callum. Oh, that's not a swear word. No more football for me. Yep. Yeah, mate. I even stopped watching it after that injury. Even watching it was too dangerous for me. Jake, I used to be a United supporter, mate. Man United. But I'll be perfectly honest, mate. I fell out of love with Man United before Alex Ferguson left, so no one can say that I was a glory hunter. It wasn't. I fell out of love with Man United before, but it wasn't a fell out of love with Man United. I fell out of love with football. I do believe in the 90s, the injection of money into football made it a better game, but greed took over. And now, Jake, to be honest, I think money's ruining the game now because it's all just money based. Whoever can spend the most in transfer windows is the ones that win. It's not about competition anymore. It's all about money. I'm going to time you out for 5 minutes there because it's kind of like Call out my name. Call out my name. Laters. So you're out for 5 minutes, mate. If you want to come back in and actually get involved with the chat rather than just asking for a shout out, then we'll do that. But you've never even been in this chat before, mate. So run along. Fair enough. The Saudi League is trying to pay everyone. Yeah, and look what they're doing as well. Even Ronaldo wanted to leave, I believe, and they wouldn't let him leave. Yeah, I just think money's ruined it, Jake. I really do feel like money's ruined the game. Gigs, goals, etc. I love those. Yes, Alan, this is it. The class of '92, Scholes, Giggs, the Nevilles, Beckham, Nicky Butt, Andre Kanchelskis, Eric Cantona. Wow, Eric Cantona. Them were the days, mate. They were like, and no one could ever say that United bought a league. United was self-sufficient. They didn't come up with making companies to invest money into them like what happens now. Wow. What days they were as well when you had like United, Arsenal. Even Arsenal had some amazing teams, didn't they? With like Henry and that. But yeah, I just think too much money's gone into it now. And now with this being so much money involved, you have to think lots of Wonga, lots of corruption. Has to be. This is what I'm thinking, Anna. That's why I binned him off. Made me think. Swear word. Can't even make a decent tackle anymore. And this is another thing I think ruined the game as well. Diving. I think, to be honest, I think managers could end diving and say, tell the players, I don't want to see you diving. If you dive, you won't play for the team for a month and you won't get paid for a month. If you're, the way I look at it, if you're on £100,000 a week and you have to dive, then you're not worth £100,000 a week. That's as simple as that. That's as simple as that. If you have to cheat, then you're not worth the money. And like the Premier League could stop it. Say anyone caught diving, everything's on camera. If you're caught diving, you will be banned from the game for 6 months, and all your wages will go to charity. Watch them stop diving. That could end diving just like that. So easy. So easy. Loved Nicky Butt. Yeah, Nicky Butt was awesome. That's all. I think that's all ever Fergie asked for, though, wasn't it? Because like, if you was, there's a different lifestyle. When you joined United, you either became Man United or you was gone within like 18 months. It's a common Muslim name meaning speaker. He didn't do much speaking, did he? If that was his name, he won't be doing any now. He got binned off for 5 minutes. Maybe he needs to come in and start speaking rather than coming in and asking us to say his name. But that's what happens when idiots come in as well, doesn't it? It kind of spoils it for other people, because then you end up not trusting what they're saying. Money it is. It ruins everything. Even like boxing. Boxing's not the same anymore. You've got to question some of them knockouts in boxing. You just think, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. At least you know wrestling's fixed. You know what I mean? You can. I don't watch wrestling, but I used to watch wrestling as a kid and like WrestleMania and all that. Even now, I'd love to go to WrestleMania just because of the show. It's to me, wrestling is more of a show, in it. But you know it's fixed, so you don't mind that. But yeah, if you've got people that are paid hundreds of thousands of pounds and dollars and they're cheating, not worth it. Not worth it. I actually agree with that, Alan, as well. Women's football, they actually give their all, don't they? I just kind of winds you up when someone sneezes in the crowd and one of your defenders goes down holding his leg. Do you know what I mean? It's like, come on. When you'll see a player rolling around. You'll see a player rolling around holding his leg because he tripped over a blade of grass. And then you'll watch, like, I'm not into Formula One either, don't get me wrong, but you'll see someone crash on Formula One or like motorbike racing, superbike racing, and they get up and walk away, and you're like, come on, which one was worse? My niece has a rescue dog trained to fall over and roll when she sees Neymar. That's great. That's so good. It's like Neymar. How talented is he? And then the cheat. It's like, why do you have to cheat? All you're doing is selling yourself out. You just sell yourself out. My sister's friend helps film. Really? Oh, Daniel, I bet. To be honest, I bet that's quite a cool job, though, isn't it? Like, at least you know where you stand with wrestling. You know what I mean? I used to love wrestling when it was like The Undertaker and all that, early days. So a mad story, right? True as well. True as I'm sat here with no green screen behind me because I've been accused of having green screen before. But my mum and dad, years ago, they went to Mauritius. Was it Mauritius? Yeah, I think it was Mauritius on holiday. And they were kind of like sat at the table having dinner. And they had their own waiter. And so you'd see their own waiter every day. And he comes one day, and there's a guy sat a few tables away with his wife. Well, it was his wife, but my mum and dad thought it was his daughter. But we'll forget that. So the waiter came over and he says, "Seen that guy there?" Someone's like, "Yeah." Shows he's always like, "That's the Undertaker." So my mum was like, "What? This hotel's got its own Undertaker." Don't know what she was on. She must have had like way too many mojitos. She was like, she's like, that's the hotel has its own Undertaker. She's like, no, that's the WWE wrestler, the Undertaker. She's like, no way. So when they came home, I used to collect signatures, and like kind of Undertaker was massive as he was, wasn't he? Like any wrestler knows the Undertaker. Then they came back and they told me this story, and I was like, "So did you get his autograph for us?" No. I was like, "What? Are you joking?" So like one of my like teenage heroes, if you will, and you know I collect autographs, and you didn't get his autograph. But my dad was like, he was there with his daughter. So I was like, she had blonde hair, quite good looking. He's like, yeah. So that's his wife. That's his wife, that dad. I was like, should have been a wrestler. But yes, back in the day, Jake the Snake, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan got booed, didn't he, the other week? But wow, wrestling wouldn't be what it is now, would it? If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, in all fairness. Jake the Snake, Hulk Hogan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. They were the good days, though, weren't they? To be actually, I think on Netflix you can watch back all the old WrestleManias and all that. So that bring back memories like Ultimate Warrior, God, Bret Hart. I wonder if the one where Owen Hart died's on Netflix. It can't be, can it? Can't be. That was tragic, that wasn't it? That was tragic. But yeah, what was it? The Bushwhackers as well. They were just like proper good fun. I don't even know what it's like nowadays, but it used to be really good fun, didn't it? Roy Keane will walk over and give her something. Yes, mate, Roy Keane. Oh, I've seen Roy Keane get taken out, and he was like, I've seen Roy Keane get red carded many a time for vengeance tackles for sure. Oh, you wouldn't mess with him, would you? You wouldn't mess with him. That's when it was great. The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yes, yes, so good them in them days. Undertaker was amazing. He was. Like, really, I don't know if like Mark Callow, I don't know if he came up with that, or someone approached him. But wow, how to like that must have just changed his career so much. In fact, I have seen actually. I think I've seen the first. I think didn't Vince McMahon come to him about being the Undertaker, and he took it. I think Vince came up with the idea of the Undertaker, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll have a go at it." Wow, that. In all fairness, Vince McMahon, he's made that business massive, didn't he? Finally finishing packing orders, 26 plants and 3D print orders yesterday. Wow, mate, nice. To get them to the truck. You know, that's amazing, that Ken. That is amazing. Haystack. I remember we used to have giant haystacks and Big Daddy in the UK. That's when you kind of the UK wrestling. In all fairness, like American wrestling, I'm just keep checking my plaque out because he's just having a proper munch on the wood. American wrestling does actually look like there's full contact, but some of British wrestling didn't. Oh God, it just didn't. Junkyard Dog, yes, Junkyard Dog, and British Bulldog. British Bulldog was awesome on here. Like, yeah, mate. Oh man, that was tragic with him as well, wasn't it? But too many of them steads in it. No, I think I don't really know where it kind of went wrong. No, not that it's gone wrong because it still gets a massive following, doesn't it? But maybe do you think so? Do you think MMA? I know MMA is not fixed, but you think MMA has kind of killed wrestling a little bit? Do you think you guys probably know more in the States, obviously? British Bulldogs. We used to like obviously British Bulldog grew up not far really away from where I live, so think like it is character thing, isn't it, with wrestling now? I don't think the characters are there now, are they? I think they've kind of had the day. Don't know. Yeah, I mean WWE, Anna, for sure. I know like there's proper wrestling in there, where I know it is a proper sport in it, but I don't mind watching MMA, to be perfectly honest. But I don't know. It's just too much money involved in it. At least you know the score with WWE. You know the results are already planned out before you've pay your ticket to go and watch. So I don't understand some though. Like I know there's been a few like proper battles, real battles, haven't there? Like Brock Lesnar's had a couple of proper battles in the ring, hasn't he? But then again, when he went to MMA, that must have been quite an eye opener. The first person that got in the ring with Brock Lesnar. It's like, oh my god, guy is built like a brick outhouse, isn't it? I think you do grow out of it, Jake, for sure. For sure. It's scripted, but I think it's quite a few of them aren't that great either. To be honest, I saw something on Facebook the other day, and it was Triple H teaching like new blood, if you will, and it was like, when I come to hit you, I want you to fall. And this lad did it 3 times, and Triple H said to him, if I was in the ring and you did that, I would actually hit you. I'd hit you for real. Just so it, because you just like, because he was that bad at it. He was like that bad at it, just didn't look real. He was like, I'd hit you for real if you was like that in the ring. So like, fair dues. But like, what's he called? Guy who played Cactus Jack, but Mankind, like the Mankind and Undertaker match at WrestleMania. Like, falling that kind of distance, man. God damn. No wonder he's like, body must be wrecked now. Body must be wrecked. What's he called? Mick Foley, isn't it? Mick Foley. God, his body must be wrecked. That's someone who definitely put his body on the line, didn't it? Proper mad. But don't you think, like, really, they're the end of a dying breed now, aren't they? Do you think it kind of ended round about like the era of Triple H and all those of that era? Because I don't know, after that it seemed to die off. I'll be honest, Anna. Mick Foley, I would not want. A day in my body's hard enough, but a day in Mick Foley's body must be bloody horrendous, wasn't it? God, he must like wake up and think, oh my God. He must, every single inch of his body must hurt day in, day out. Unless he's got like really good chiropractor and physios and that. But God, he must be in so much pain. Gotta be on it. Gotta be all the time. Big Show. He was huge, wasn't he? What was he like? What was he, about 7'10"? Something like that. Because he was like, he towered over everyone, didn't he? He towered over everyone. But yeah, I was an Undertaker fan. I was. To be honest, I kind of, it disappoints me that I never got the chance to be in an arena and all the lights go out, go pitch black. Yeah, that dong, and the Undertaker come out. For anyone who's actually been in an arena and witnessed that, I mean, it must have been like, must have been amazing. Must have been amazing. Yeah, this is it, Daniel, isn't it? It's all scripted out. Does he have a show on Netflix now? Big show. They all go into acting though, don't they? Because that's where it's like a stepping stone now, really, isn't it? They all make some money. How does that Dave Bautista change though? Wow, he actually looks ill. I know he's like toned down, so he wasn't typecast, which you can kind of understand, I suppose. But the first time you see him, it's like, oh my god, he looks really ill. Big Show is probably the closest 7 foot, maybe 350 pounds. He was a giant. He was huge. He was huge. I've seen him in Belfast years ago. He has to drive the kids down. I think I enjoyed him more than they did. Yeah, mate. Andre the Giant. Well, how tall was he? How tall was Andre the Giant? I'm going to knock you up there, Mickey. It doesn't look right being in green, mate. And you've been in all afternoon, so I have just put you onto it. When I put on people on mod, Mickey, I've just moved you up to mod to take you off green on my chat. If you want to do it as mod, do. But it kind of, I use it as a way of telling me. I look at you more as trusted member of the Fishkeeper Club, mate. As you've probably seen today, we do get a few idiots in, so it's a good way of just letting me know that I don't have to screen your chat before I read it out, because you'd be surprised how many we have to screen, especially on a Friday and a Saturday first half an hour nowadays, by the look of it. But yeah, it's all part of just having people that we know we can trust. Yeah, this is it, Mickey. It's like, it's not all really about, like, don't class it as a moderator, even though it's called a moderator. It's for us in Fishkeeper Club, it's more valued member of the team. You know what I mean? That's kind of how we look at it. And it's not always wrestling chat, but it's not always fish chat either. It kind of goes everywhere. Our chat goes everywhere in Fishkeeper Club. But if no one comes in asking like questions on fish keeping, then chat can go anywhere, can't it? At the end of the day, we talk about all sorts. Trolls at the channel anyway. They do, Jake. Yeah, it's just it's the ones that come in and kind of like throwing abuse out. We had one in last night. We had two in last night. One came in that Anna were already on to a few weeks ago. It was like, he came in, he's going to be banned now for life. Then one came in and started giving Pete a little bit of hassle, and Pete's such a great guy. Yeah, so it's the ones that come in and give you abuse. But yeah, we don't want that kind of stuff in the community. It does go everywhere, doesn't it, Anna? It does go everywhere. Our chats just, they don't always stay about fish keeping. It goes all over. And I found out what these are, which I'm so pleased about, because they're going into They're going into that big tank tomorrow. That's all good. All good. Guys, I'm just gonna top up my drink. Right, Anna's, yeah. So Crowder's Botanicals came in before. They are a company in the UK that supply botanicals, and they are really, really good. So that it's I wrote it so good. I wrote it down. It's a velvet bean pod, and it actually feels like suede. So yeah, you'll I don't for 1 minute think it'll float, sink. So you kind of boil it up a little bit, get some water into it, and just they kind of offer so much as the bacteria, or as all the bacteria and microbes kind of start to break it down. Really good for fish fry to eat, shrimp to munch on. No doubt the Plex will be all over it. And then that one is an acacia bean pod. And again, as they break down in the water, all the microbes and all that, it's great for fish fry, shrimp. No, mate, no, it's just a botanical. They will slightly help regulate your pH, and they can bring pH down. You're gonna smoke it. I had to check what you were smoking then. when I brought that out and you said I'm gonna smoke, I'm like, oh, hang on, might be onto something here. I'm gonna smoke a cowboy ribeye today, Ken. I want to come to yours. I did get I got a ribeye for my birthday. Oh, God, it was so good as well. It was so good. Oh, Ken. How long will that take to smoke, Ken? I'm definitely coming to the States. Me and Tracy have discussed offline, and at some point I think we're both going to come over because Tracy's got a brother in the States, so we're going to come over and do a tour. You know, come and see Anna, come and see Ken, especially on a day where he's smoking. Oh God, cowboy ribeye. I bet that smells. I bet that was bloody good as well. Rabbit snails, love munch on botanicals. Yeah, Mickey. They'll all get involved with it. So there's gonna be botanicals gonna go into the barb tank. More the bigger ones. Got some crazy pods as well. Some of the bigger botanicals can go into this tank tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video on it. Some of the like catappa leaves and things like that. They all break down, they just give so much like natural food to like fry and things like that. So when I put them into the cardinal tank, I'm kind of hoping, because I'm not putting like lights on the cardinal tank as such, because cardinal eggs are photosensitive. So I want to try and get. I think what I'm going to do, there'll be light. There will be a light on the tank because there's going to be a light on the tank. It's as simple as that. Get it set up, get it kind of established, and then maybe cut the light out. So it's just gonna, again, it'll probably be just like a Nubius in there, so it can be more of a low light thing. But yeah, it'd be nice to try and get the cardinals to breed. It would, but we'll see. But yeah, botanicals are gonna go in there, so if they do breed, it's all good. But with the cardinal tank as well, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna go for like a blue dream shrimp as well. Yeah, he called it an acacia bean pod. But I know it'll float, but we'll boil it up if we can fit it in my pan. We'll see. But yeah, we'll do it. 3.5 hours. 3 hours, then 12-minute pan sear. Oh, babe, that's so good as well, isn't it? That's made me hungry, Ken. The thought of that alone. Kenny's definitely our resident chef. he always seems to make us hungry if he's smoking something. He makes us hungry as hell. My first experience with Ken was the first stream we did on a Saturday. He was smoking some ribs, and he went through all the stage of smoking the ribs. Like I say, Fish Keeper Club doesn't stay fish keeping; it goes everywhere. And when I woke up Sunday morning, I looked on Instagram and I had a picture of these ribs. It was down that. It just made me hungry straight away. It was like laying in bed looking at these ribs that Ken had smoked. I was like, oh God. I love ribs. I goddamn love ribs. Deer stew. I've never had deer. Gonna smoke a shoulder this week. Oh, Anna, do you smoke as well? Oh my God. We're gonna have a Fish Keeper Club smoke off, aren't we? Oh, it's so, you know what? This one, so different. Sorry, for some reason, then I counted 7 tinfoil barbs, even though I know I've only got 6. That's why I looked a bit confused. I was like, 7? What's that? What's happened? Yeah, my head's gone. That's the difference. Like, God, honestly, any of you guys from the States, if you came to the UK and had a barbecue, you'd be disgusted. Honestly, you'd be like, that's not a barbecue. Barbecue in the UK is maybe like, if you're lucky, a steak will go on. It's like burgers and chicken drumsticks. That's about the level of an English barbecue. It really is. Honestly, if I invited you to the UK for a barbecue, you would be absolutely disgusted. You guys are just like next level. We're embarrassing. Our barbecues are embarrassing compared to you lot. Pulled pork's one of my favourite things to smoke. Yeah, pulled pork's one of my favourite things to eat. To be fully honest, Ken. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I've never had deer. No, Anna, no. Never had deer. Pork shoulder. I do love pork shoulder, but like smoked properly. Amazing. I have 40 pounds left of venison from last fall's hunt. Yeah, I've never had it. I've never had it. And our barbecues are embarrassing. They are embarrassing compared to you guys in the States. We are an embarrassment with our barbecues. You'd disown us. You would. You'd be like, honestly, I reckon any American that got invited to an English barbecue, after 10 minutes, they'd storm out disgusted. It's like, what the hell is this shit? There's no way in the world. It's so bad. It literally is drumsticks and a burger. And someone might stick a bit of corn on, but that'll probably be burnt. I'm sorry, and sausages. You'll get sausages. And, to be perfectly honest, most of the time the chicken will still be raw in the middle. The burger, yeah, there's a good chance the sausage will be raw in the middle as well. Oh yeah, us English barbecuers, we certainly know how to kill people. It's so bad. Oh God, it's so bad. I have to slow cook a pork loin for that event. Oh man, another one. I don't want a smoker. My crack pot is always being used. Honestly, you guys in the States. Yeah, barbecue has a long way to go over here, for sure. If you talk barbecue here, it's normally a line of blokes getting their hair cut. That's about it. That is about it. Crock pot. I kind of, yeah, I thought it might be Daniel. Crack pot did seem quite fitting though. I kind of liked the name. I will stick with crack pot. That's the English way of doing it. Crack pot. Definitely. I can about promise you Ken is better at smoking things. My dad still has to help me. Little man's birthday tomorrow. Yes. Happy birthday for Leon tomorrow as well, Anna. That'll be awesome. So it's one of them though, isn't it? It's the birthdays they don't remember. It's when they start hitting 4 and they know what's going on. All the crackpots. There's loads of crackpots in the UK. Everyone that attempts to barbecue, you'd think we're a crackpot in the UK for sure. You definitely have to let me know if you come. I can cook you some good food. Oh, Anna, we're having it. Honestly, I don't know if Tracy's still in, but yeah, we've definitely been talking about coming over to the States at some point. It'd be so good. Just out of interest, how far apart do Anna and Ken live? just out of interest. Not quite sure. Also, the old names you all give food. Yeah, Spotted Dick. Spotted Dick, that is one. Toad in the Hole, which is pretty much sausages in batter. Bubble and Squeak is just like fried potato with veg. But yeah, Spotted Dick, mate. I'll be honest, I was never a fan of Spotted Dick. Which is just sponge pudding with currants in. But yeah, Spotted Dick. You can't beat a bit of Spotted Dick with custard on it. Oh man, it's so mad. It's so mad. So if I said, right, Ken, I'm on my way over with my Spotted Dick, you'd be like, gone out, Russ. I'm not in, mate. I'm not in. Like, why does he want to come and show us that? As long as there's potato salad, coleslaw, call it barbecue. That's I don't even think it gets that. It doesn't even get that level, mate. I do make my own coleslaw. I'm pretty good at that, but that's not hard anyway, is it? But so mad. Bubble and Squeak for dinner here tonight. In all fairness, Bubble and Squeak's pretty nice, but you can stick your Spotted Dick. That just sounds so bad, doesn't it? Just sounds so bad. If there's any YouTube people watching this stream later on, Spotted Dick is a dessert in the UK. Don't ban me. No, I'm not. It seriously is. Yeah, baked beans in the UK I believe are totally different. We just haricot beans in like a tomato sauce, our baked beans. That's it. Cichlid man, thanks for joining us. Currently, no cichlids, mate. No. I have just set up a fish room, so you never know. You never know. Roy, thanks for joining us, buddy. Yeah, mate. It's just so different. Our food is so different. English fry up's good though. Got to admit. English fry up, black pudding, which puts a lot of people off. Black puddings are all good. That'll put Tracy off. Black pudding's amazing. He's just shit with a smoker. You do. Don't go back to cooking anything. You know, to be honest, we can get a Ninja wood fire, which I believe is not a bad little smoker for like. But yeah, if you have a barbecue in the UK, it tends to be a disposable one. That yeah, and it's an embarrassment. Fortnite, I think rainbow fish are awesome, mate. Got a tank of them there, buddy. They're my channel's pretty much rainbow fish based, mate. I love rainbow fish, buddy. So Michigan, how far away are you two guys then? Who was in Texas? I think it may be Aiden that was in Texas. But yeah, rainbows are. I love rainbow fish. They're awesome. Bozeman are just something else, mate. Something else. As you can probably see there, the Bozeman is here, which are all just facing the tank. Oh, there you go. You've just turned around now. So yeah, Bozeman are just something special, mate. They really are. I did actually think that I had 4 male Bozeman and I thought I had 4 female Bozeman. But one of my females has started colouring up, so it's looking a bit more male. So they were young when I bought them. It was a bit of a lucky guess. I thought I'd got lucky, but turns out might not have got as lucky as I thought. But in all fairness, they're non-aggressive anyway, so I don't mind having more males in there, to be honest. They look awesome. Not much chance of spawning in any survival anyway, unless I take them out in a spawning mop. So there's definitely no brown sugar in our baked beans for sure. Just just tomato sauce. But I do like our baked beans on toast, which I know gets laughed at, I think, by you guys in the States as well. Any fish breeding? Yeah, I've got a breeding tank of angels that we set up last week, buddy. We're setting up a breeding tank for cardinals, hopefully within the next month. Hopefully. Angelfish are cichlids, mate. Yeah, but I take it when people ask cichlids, I kind of think more like I can't pronounce it. I look at more as like American cichlids and things like that. That's kind of how I always look at it when people ask for cichlids. But yeah, angelfish, yeah, I suppose they are cichlids, but I'm in Michigan too, less than a mile from Lake Michigan shoreline. I also have 3 Bozeman, 4 gallon, 1 male, 2 female. So hard getting females in the UK. So hard. So Russ, Ken, Daniel, solid days. Not wow, are we went, man? Like 8.5 hours depending on where. Bloody hell! So 8. Wow, that's a bit of a distance, isn't it? It's a bit of a distance. I wouldn't be able to do you both in the same day then. For sure. Big yes, also fake on it. It's big yes too. No, cichlid man, no, I don't, mate. The only thing I have is my YouTube channel, mate. 45 minutes north of Detroit. My brewers on the total. I thought you'd gone, Tracy. Sorry. My brewers on the total. Yeah, we've got a right road trip, Tracy, haven't we? We have got one hell of a road trip. We won't be doing that in a week. For sure. But it would be cool, wouldn't it? God, I'd love to do Route 66, to be perfectly honest, but at some point in my life, 20 minutes south of Mackinac Bridge, a small resort town called Petoskey. That's Marina around Lake Michigan. Oh, so nice. But that was awesome. Yeah, I reckon we've got to put a couple of months aside, Tracy, because once we get to Ken's, we're not leaving. We're not leaving till we've had smoked rib, pulled ribs, pulled pork. We ain't leaving Ken's for at least 2 weeks. So, and then we've got to go to Anna's. We're not going to be leaving Anna's for a bit. So yeah, we've got to put at least 2 months aside. And then we'll go and see your brother and see what can your brother cook, Tracy? We'll come back about 20 stone heavier than what we left. For sure. We'll be getting charged on the flights for extra seats on the way home. For definite. Oh, Ken, we're on our way, mate. We're on our way. So hang on. I need to Google this because this is obviously a thing, isn't it? Is this a thing then? Just what are they called? What are they? I don't live too far from part of Route 66. There you go. So I can call in at yours, mate, when I'm doing Route 66 for sure. What are these stones? I need to check these stones out. I can't find it now on the chat. There we go. God, it even comes up. Is it Petoskey? Is that what the hell? No way. Oh wow! So, I'm totally ignorant here, guys. But how the hell do they form? What's the score? Do they use them as jewels or what? I don't. Look at them. For anyone who doesn't know what everyone's on about, like me, that's oh my God. So I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. Fossilized coral. They are awesome. They are awesome. I'll be honest, never even heard of them before, let alone seen them. So are these quite like readily available, or is it a case of like you're out kind of hunting them down, looking for them rather than hunting them down, I suppose? Are they something that you'll just see as you're walking along, or are they something you have to really like search for? I don't know if he cooks, but I'm sure his wife does. Yeah, we'll no matter what, Tracy, we'll what we'll do Ken and Anna, and then we'll ring them up and say, look, You better have some good scram. You better have some good scram. We're on our way. We didn't tell them what we've had. In fact, it's no good for you, Tracy. Anyway, Tracy's vegetarian, guys, so it's so, anyway. I'll be happy. You might be a bit bored, Tracy, while I'm munching ribs and pulled pork and ribeyes. I'd be like, what's this holiday about? We'll have to convert it to being a meat eater while we're over there, Tracy, for sure. I have tons of Petoskey stones. They're all over my aquariums. My sister go snorkeling in Lake Michigan and collect the fossils. Wow, 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 wow. They are so cool. They are so cool. Do they not affect like your water parameters or anything like that? I want the size of your head. Not if I'm walking through a cloud cornfield. Try over it. Millions of years old. Nearly as old as me then. Ancient coral. Oh, wow. Wow. Honestly, I'd never even heard of him before. Never even heard of him before. That's unpolished. It's being polished. So good. I have a set of 3/4 inch Petoskey stone plugs for your earring. For earrings. No way. They can use your jewelry. Yeah, they are proper nice jewelry as well. I used to have Crebensis, mate. I kind of got rid of them a couple of months ago, mate. But I had Crebensis in 2 tanks. Crebensis will come back. They'll end up being in a tank in a fish room. But yeah, we kind of moved away from the Crebensis because they were breeding like rabbits, and each tank had 3 breeding pairs, and it kind of became a little bit of a war zone. So they ended up getting moved on. So we went for a nice peaceful fish like tiger barbs. We had a bit of a mix up, mate. So we went for tiger barbs instead, and obviously they're not that peaceful. But Crebensis will definitely come back into the show at some point, buddy. I'll send you a pic of my collection. Oh, yeah, Anna, yeah, please, yeah. You just be walking and finding if you know what you're looking for. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. See, we don't get anything like that in the UK, really. Yeah, just like UK is. You don't really realise how boring the UK is until you start talking to you guys in the States with your amazing smoked food and fossilized coral. And what do we get? What do we get? Nothing like. Absolutely nothing like. We get rain. That's what we get. Rain. Warm rain and cold rain. That's pretty much it. And we still end up running out of water. That's what I don't understand with the UK. We get 3 days of sunshine and we get put on drought. Yeah, for the other 362 days of the year it rains. There you can keep practically everywhere. Wow. Great Lakes used to be I've never heard of them. Never heard of them before. So good. Coral Lake, Michigan. There's got something in. Yeah, that would be mad, wouldn't it? If they're millions of years old, though, I wonder what fish were in Lake Michigan then millions of years ago to go alongside that coral. It's closing my window up a little bit. It's gone a little bit chilly now. It's been nice to have a bit of a breeze blowing through here today, though. But I wonder what fish there used to be in Lake Michigan then years ago. Millions of years ago. Oh, are they limited? Right. So is it limited how many you can take? I know collecting stones. I'm beginning to think collecting stones is quite popular in the States as well. But then again, if you get stones that are like that beautiful, I'm not surprised. And isn't like wood, collecting wood, different, like for whittling and different types of wood. And I believe that I only heard about that yesterday on the radio. You have to go to Garnet Hill too. Oh my God, you want to see some of the beautiful stones. Google red garnet. Oh, you're gonna make me really jealous now, aren't you? Oh, what? So like they're almost like when polished and cut, they're almost diamond, aren't they? Really, or like rubies, I suppose. Oh, jeez. For those that haven't Googled it. Oh my God. They're stunning. They are stunning. See, we don't get anything like that. We don't get anything like that in the UK. And I'll be honest, if you did, the UK would make it so you weren't allowed to take them, honestly. Because, like, if there's money to be made in it, the UK will stop you doing it for sure. Yuio, how you doing, young man? I did put a little thing on the on my post wall, mate, about you joining as well, buddy, and I thank you for the gifting as well. I thank you for both. I don't know if you've seen it, mate, but I have put it on there. Now, when I put it in, normally the name turns blue. Now, I have put in your right name and it hasn't turned blue. I can only assume that's because of your age, mate. So that's the only reason I could put it down to, because the guy you gifted did turn blue. But yeah, mate, I have put a thank you on the post, on my post page, buddy, for yesterday's contribution, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, it looks like you will be busy, Anna. I don't know when it'll be, but it'd be lovely to come over there for a couple of months, or even just for a month. But it's got to be like longer than 2 weeks. Just before you know it, 2 weeks is gone in it. But yeah, it'd be lovely to come over and spend time with you guys, because I know we like to spend Saturday afternoons and evenings together and that talking. But it'd be so nice just to sit at a table and like break bread, wouldn't it? And just have a real proper chat where I could actually hear what you lot say instead of you lot just listening to me waffling on. You'd be like, right, at the table, you'd be like, right, someone stick a pork rib in Russ's gobs. You know, shut up. I still don't get a word in. But yeah, it'd be so good to come over and just like have some nice food with you guys. It'd be awesome. Mickey, thanks for joining us, mate. Hopefully we see you back soon as well, buddy. None of my rocks in the aquariums are bought from a store or collected straight from nature. I do buy driftwood. It's a gamble sticking manual. Yeah, that's the thing, Daniel, innit? I always test what rocks I put in anyway, just to make sure that they don't affect the pH and that. But yeah, wood's a little bit. Oh my God. Wood's a little bit different, isn't it? We have garnet, rubies, and emeralds that you can find in the backyard. Yeah, we have magic mushrooms. That's what we find. That's the only thing you find in your backyard in the UK. Maybe the odd dog poo. That's about it. You know, the UK is like, God, it's not like rich on anything like that, I don't think. Oh, Prodigal, thank you so much, mate. Really does mean so much. Please do show Prodigal some love in the chat there, guys, because that's a beautiful £5 super. Is it a super sticker or a? Quite sure, but Prodigal, thank you so much. Come on, I've done 4 of these today and not blown my finger off. Yesterday I nearly lost a finger, so it was one went a bit wild on me last night. But mate, thank you so much, Prodigal. Your support means everything, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Ken, thanks for joining us, mate. Thank you for gifting 5 more memberships, mate. Obviously, you know, I'm so grateful to you, buddy. You take care, my mate, and we'll speak to you soon. Going back to Prodigal, thank you so much, mate. That means so much, mate. Thank you so much. I am going to call it a night, guys. It's 5 o'clock. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry as well. Thanks to everyone that's been in today. Tracy, Prodigal, Ken, Anna. Those that have gifted, thank you so much. It means so much. Your support is everything. And I'll be honest, guys, as you'll know, any money that comes in at the moment goes straight into the fish room. So it just means so much to me, guys. Thank you so much. Renee, thank you. Say Tracy, Daniel, Anna, Ken, Prodigal, Yurio. Wow, there's been quite a few in here today, hasn't there? Mickey, I think he's gone anyway, but we'll mention him anyway. Thanks again to you, Yurio, yesterday. Like I say to you, Yurio, just make sure you cancel that because obviously it is a rolling one, mate. And I know you're only young. Spend your money on yourself, buddy. Spend your money on yourself because you will always be welcome into this chat, buddy. Always. If anyone else in, I've not mentioned your name, I do apologize. Thanks to everyone for spending time in here, supporting the channel. It means so much to me. It really, really does. Hope you have a great weekend. Keep safe. And much love, guys. Thank you so much. See you Monday.